Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the Jane and Alex podcast. It is so wonderful to have you here with us today. Whether you are listening on your commute, watching us at home, or studying in a cafe, we are so happy you chose to learn English with us.
That's right. Welcome, everyone, to our YouTube family. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jane. And our mission here on this channel is very simple. We want to help you speak English naturally, confidently, and without fear. We want you to enjoy the process of learning.
Exactly. We believe that English isn't just a subject you study in a book. It is a tool for connecting with people, sharing your ideas, and building your future. And speaking of the future, Jane, we have a very exciting topic today, don't we?
We certainly do. Today, we are going to talk about the future. Specifically, our topic is how to talk about your 2026 plans in English. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Jane, 2026 is years away. Why are we talking about it now?
That is a fair question. But actually, talking about your midterm future, plans that are 2 or 3 years away, is a very common conversation topic. It comes up in job interviews, on dates, when meeting new friends, and even when just chatting with your family.
Yes, it really does. People love to ask, where do you see yourself in a few years? Or what are your goals for the next couple of years? So today, we are going to give you the vocabulary, the grammar, and the confidence to answer those questions perfectly.
Before we dive in, we have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy our podcast and want to see more episodes like this, please hit that like button right now. It really helps our channel grow.
And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. We are uploading new content every week to help you improve. Okay, Alex, are you ready to start planning for 2026?
I am definitely ready. Let's get started.
So, Alex, let me ask you the big question first. When you think about 2026, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Do you have a big plan?
That is a great question, Jane. 2026 feels like a milestone year for me. When I think about 2026, the first thing I think about is my living situation. I am really hoping to buy a house by then. Currently, I'm renting an apartment, but by 2026, I want to be a homeowner.
Oh, wow, that is a fantastic goal. Buying a house is a huge step. So you are planning to save money for a down payment over the next few years?
Exactly. I am going to save as much as I can. I have a strict budget now because I have my eyes on that prize. What about you, Jane? Do you have a specific goal for 2026?
I do. Mine is a bit different. By 2026, I plan to have visited at least 3 new countries. I really want to travel more. I feel like I haven't seen enough of the world yet. So my goal is to travel to Japan, Italy, and maybe Brazil by the end of 2026.
Those are amazing choices. Japan is beautiful and the food in Italy is incredible. And Brazil has such great energy. I think that is a wonderful plan.
Thank you. Okay, Alex, let's pause right there. We just used some really natural ways to talk about the future. Let's teach our viewers some useful phrases for this.
Great idea. Notice that we didn't just use the word will. When we talk about plans that we have already thought about, we often use other structures. Here are 3 key phrases you can use to state your main goal.
The first phrase is, I plan to, followed by a verb. For example, I said, I plan to have visited 3 new countries. This shows that it is not just a dream, it is a plan.
Exactly. I plan to is very strong and clear. You can say, I plan to start a business, or I plan to learn Spanish. It implies you are taking steps to make it happen.
The second phrase is, I am hoping to. This is a little softer. It expresses a desire or a wish. Alex said, I am really hoping to buy a house. He didn't say, I will buy a house, because maybe it depends on money or the market. But I am hoping to shows his strong desire.
Right. Use I am hoping to when you are optimistic, but maybe not 100% sure yet. For example, I am hoping to get a promotion, or I am hoping to move to a bigger city.
And the third phrase is a great idiom. I have my eyes on. Alex used this one too. He said, I have my eyes on that prize. This means you are focused on a specific goal. You are looking at it and you want it.
Yes, you can say, I have my eyes on a new car, or I have my eyes on a management position at work. It means you are targeting it. So listeners, try to make a sentence right now using one of these phrases. I plan to, I am hoping to, or I have my eyes on.
Excellent. Now, Alex, let's talk about another aspect of 2026, career and work. For many of our listeners, English is a big part of their career plans. How can we talk about professional growth?
That is a huge topic. Jane, do you think your job will change by 2026?
I think so. I love podcasting, but I also want to write a book. So in terms of my career, I am going to be working on a book project. I imagine that by 2026, I will have finished my first draft. What about you?
Writing a book, that is impressive. For me, I think I will still be teaching, but I want to expand. I aim to launch an online course by 2026. I want to reach more students globally.
I aim to launch. I like that. It sounds very professional.
It does. Okay, let's break this down for our viewers. When talking about career goals, we want to sound professional and ambitious.
Exactly. So here are some phrases specifically for your professional life.
The first one is, my goal is to. This is simple, direct, and perfect for job interviews. For example, my goal is to become a team leader by 2026.
Yes, or my goal is to improve my English to a C1 level. It is very clear. The second phrase is what Alex just used, I aim to. This is very similar to my goal is to, but it sounds a bit more formal and sophisticated. I aim to complete my master's degree.
Correct. And a third one, which is a bit more advanced grammar, is using the future perfect tense. Jane said, I will have finished my first draft. We use will have plus the past participle, verb 3, to say that an action will be complete before a specific time in the future.
This is a great grammar point. Listeners, pay attention to this one. If you say, I will finish the book in 2026, it means you do the action in 2026. But if you say, by 2026, I will have finished the book, it means the book is already done when 2026 arrives. It emphasizes completion.
Let's give a few more examples of that because it is tricky. By 2026, I will have graduated from university.
By 2026, I will have saved $10,000.
By 2026, I will have lived in London for 5 years.
See the pattern? It is really useful for showing your achievements. Try to think of one thing you will have finished by 2026.
Now, Jane, let's shift gears a little bit. Life isn't just about work and houses. What about lifestyle, hobbies, health?
So true. Health is wealth, as they say. By 2026, I am going to be running marathons. Well, maybe not marathons, but I am going to be running regularly. I want to be much fitter.
That is a great goal. I need to join you on that. I want to take up a new hobby. I think by 2026, I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. I've always wanted to play music.
Take up a new hobby. That is a great phrasal verb. Let's teach that one.
Yes, to take up means to start doing a new activity or hobby. If you say, I want to take up photography, it means you want to start learning it and doing it.
So, for your 2026 lifestyle plans, you can say, I plan to take up, and then your hobby. I plan to take up yoga, or I plan to take up coding.
Another great phrase for lifestyle is, I want to dedicate more time to. This means you want to spend more time on something important. I want to dedicate more time to my family, or I want to dedicate more time to my health.
That is a really beautiful phrase. It shows your values. It shows what is important to you. And remember, when we talk about general plans, we often use going to instead of will. I'm going to get fit sounds more like a plan than I will get fit.
That's a good reminder. Will is often for spontaneous decisions or promises. Going to is for plans we have already decided on. Since we are talking about 2026, which is a big plan, going to is usually the better choice. Okay, Alex, we have covered housing, travel, career, and hobbies. But sometimes we don't know exactly what we will be doing. What if our listeners are not sure about their 2026 plans?
That is a real situation. Sometimes the future is uncertain. We need language for that too. We can't just say, I don't know. We want to sound fluent even when we are unsure.
Exactly. So if you are not sure, you can use these phrases. First, I haven't decided yet, but I might. For example, I haven't decided yet, but I might move to Canada.
Ideally, yes. Might shows possibility. Another good one is, I am toying with the idea of. This is a fun idiom. To toy with an idea means you are thinking about it, but you aren't serious yet. You are just playing with the thought.
I love that one. I am toying with the idea of cutting my hair short. Or I am toying with the idea of starting a YouTube channel.
And one more for uncertainty. It depends on. This is very useful. I want to buy a car, but it depends on my savings. Or I want to travel, but it depends on my job.
It depends on is essential. It connects two ideas, your plan and the condition. Listeners, think about something you are not sure about.
use I might or I am toying with the idea of.
Jane, this has been such a productive conversation. We have covered so many different ways to talk about the future. I think our viewers are ready to build some complex sentences now.
I agree. But before we wrap up, I think we should do a quick review. We threw a lot of vocabulary at our friends today.
You are right. Alex, we've used a lot of great vocabulary today. Let's review some important words and phrases to make sure they stick.
Okay, here are the top key terms from today's lesson.
Number 1, milestone. A milestone is a significant event or stage in your life. Buying a house or graduating is a milestone.
Number 2, to take up. This is a phrasal verb meaning to start a new hobby or activity. I will take up tennis.
Number 3, to aim to. This means to have the intention or goal to do something. It is formal and determined. I aim to succeed.
Number 4, to toy with an idea. This means to consider something casually without a firm decision yet.
And number 5, to dedicate time to. This means to focus your time and energy on a specific area, like family or study.
And finally, number 6, future perfect tense. The structure will have done, used to describe an action that will be finished before a future date. I will have learned English.
Great review, Jane. Now, to help you really understand how to use these in real life, let's act out a couple of short scenarios. Listeners, listen closely to how we use the phrases.
Scenario 1. 2 friends are having coffee and catching up.
Hey, Jane, long time no see. How are things? Thinking about the future at all?
Hey, Alex, things are good. Yeah, I've actually been doing some planning. By 2026, I am hoping to start my own bakery.
No way. A bakery? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I have my eyes on a small shop downtown. I plan to take up a professional baking course next month to get ready.
That is a solid plan. I'm sure you will succeed.
Scenario 2. A job interview.
So, Jane, tell me, where do you see yourself in a few years? Let's say in 2026.
Well, by 2026, I aim to be in a senior management role. I plan to have completed my project management certification by then, and I want to dedicate more time to leading large teams.
That is very ambitious. We like ambition here.
Scenario 3. Talking with a partner about uncertainty.
Honey, have you thought about where we should go for our anniversary in 2026? It's our big 10-year anniversary.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I am toying with the idea of a cruise, but I haven't decided yet.
A cruise sounds fun, but it depends on the cost, right?
Exactly. It depends on how much we can save, but I am hoping to go somewhere tropical.
Those scenarios really show how the language changes depending on who you are talking to. In the interview, Jane was formal. With her husband, she was more casual.
Context is everything. Okay, we are coming to the end of our episode. Let's recap what we learned today.
Today, we learned how to talk about your 2026 plans. We discussed using going to for fixed plans, I aim to for professional goals, and I am hoping to for desires.
We also learned the future perfect tense, I will have finished, to talk about completed actions. And we learned how to express uncertainty with I might and I am toying with the idea.
You have all the tools you need now. You don't have to be afraid when someone asks, what are your plans?
And that leads us to our question of the day. We want to hear from you. This is the most important part.
In the comment section below, please answer this question. What is one specific goal you want to achieve by 2026?
Start your sentence with, by 2026, I plan to, or by 2026, I will have finished. We will be reading your comments and correcting your grammar, so don't be shy.
Yes, we love reading your plans. It is so inspiring to see what you all are working towards. Please write your answer in the comments below right now.
And before you go, if you found this lesson helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It takes 1 second, but it means the world to us.
Subscribe to the Jane and Alex podcast for more English lessons and share this video with a friend who is also learning English. Maybe you can share your 2026 plans with each other.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, keep dreaming big, and remember, your future is created by what you do today.
Well said, Jane. See you in the next episode, everyone. Bye for now.
Goodbye. See you next time.